Welcome back to Living 808. In today's Inside Out segment, we are upping our selfie game.
And no better person to help us with that than a social media strategist.
Today, we're talking about the self in selfie with branding strategist and social media manager Tahiti Hunter from Aloha Friday Agency. So nice to see you as always. Look at your beautiful self since we're talking about selfies.
Hey, Tanya, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm super excited to talk about this topic because I've actually kind of did a lot about it, thinking about it today and this week in general. So yeah, this is a good one for us to dive into.
When it comes to yourselves and the branding aspect, that's a little trickier. Can you explain some of your tips and tricks on that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're looking at social media as an extension of our own brands, even if we're not necessarily a business owner, even if we're an employee. We're, sometimes our employers and interviewers ask us for our social media links. So all of this kind of represents us, and it kind of can give people a sense of who you are and your identity if they haven't met you yet, or if they have and they kind of use social media as kind of a tool to reflect upon your personality and your brand. So balancing those out and making sure you represent yourself in a positive aspect and utilize the tools in a positive aspect.
It's interesting to hear you talk about it that way because you don't necessarily think of yourself as a product or a brand, but you can. And then the imagery you have out there, it creates its own narrative, and you got to be careful that you really control that.
Yeah, absolutely. And just for privacy's sake, right? So when you are traveling or you are, not home, you don't necessarily want everyone to, know that, just for safety reasons, especially as our younger generations are really on social media, monitoring their use as well. And then just, privacy, a bit of autonomy, and just having your own, not having everyone know where you are at all times is really important. But also kind of allowing people to know that we play the highlight reel, or we play up all the good things, and I think we've spoken about this before, and it's about kind of having an authentic voice as well, and making sure that you're presenting yourself in a way that no one wants to think anyone's perfect, because none of us are. And so to represent your brand in a really authentic human to human way, I think is really important.
Mm-hmm. What would you say, if you could use the word healthy personal branding, would look like?
I think take the pictures, enjoy the moments there, but maybe watch out as far as, overly sharing locations. That's a kind of a side topic to what we're discussing, but it resorts back to your own privacy. So the other part of, kind of having a healthy relationship with social media is the amount of use. So if you have an iPhone, you can put those little time limits on, that kind of boots you out after a certain amount of time per day. Monitoring this is really important because when we're utilizing social media too much, we're comparing ourselves a lot, and that kind of distracts us and takes away from our own experiences and our own life and everything we're going through, and we kind of look at other people and use it as a measure of success or where we should be or what we have and what we should have. So limiting that time spent is really important for our mental health and well-being. And I try to always encourage people to take these kind of digital detoxes and kind of step away from social media, especially Facebook. Instagram can be a little less. You kind of just scroll and look at pictures. Facebook is a little bit more interactive. So kind of giving yourself space from that every, so often is really important.
I want to talk about the idea of friends, because we have this huge network of friends who you don't know, and then I feel like I'm a voyeur sometimes. You see them, you're like, oh yeah, I know you did that, and then you feel kind of weird. I mean, it's a whole different game, this digital world.
It's funny because I'll see someone in person and I'll be like, oh, I feel like I don't even know what they've been up to unless they are connected with me on social media. And I think now I personally love to keep smaller circles as far as who I'm interacting with, so that it's more genuine and I actually can retain all the information, retain their experiences, and have genuine conversations. It used to kind of be like, MySpace was all about like your top 8 and having dozens of friends that you never ever met. That was kind of how it is. And now I really like to, keep in mind who I'm adding on Facebook and Instagram. You want to allow yourself the opportunity to have those comments in person. If you're kind of always exchanging everything on social, you might run out of things to say.
You want to be social, but you've already used it all on social. Sort of ironic. But remind us where people can find you on social media with Aloha Friday Agency.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Aloha Friday Agency, or at my personal page, Tahiti Hutter. And both pages, I really try to, share branding tips and different ways to, share your authentic self on social.
So we are glad you share your authentic self with our Living 808 Ohana. Nice to see you, and I hope to see you in person and give you a big hug when we can do that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. Thanks, Tanya.
Aloha.
So much that deep down inside you kind of are scratching the surface and you realize the importance of social media, but it's wonderful to have Tahiti just break it down so we know exactly what we need to do to represent ourselves the right way as we are now our own personal product.
Yes, and so it's always good to be able to check in with the pros.
Exactly, especially since they trust us with the Living 808 accounts too, right?
Oh my gosh, why? What are they thinking? No. It's okay. We occasionally, and now proof that we check in with the professionals to
Yes.
make sure we're doing everything that we need to do that's correct.
This is true. All right, John.